All right, y'all, we're going to bring it home. This is Hometown Rain, where we spotlight stories that remind us that greatness can come right from where we stand. And this one right here, this one hits a little closer to home for me. With the 35th pick in the 2026 second round NFL draft, the Buffalo Bills selected linebacker TJ Parker out of Clemson University. But before the draft lights, before the national spotlight, TJ Parker was put in work right here at Central High School in Phenix City, Alabama. For those of y'all that don't know, Columbus, Georgia, and Phenix City, Alabama sit right on the border of Georgia and Alabama, and there's just a river in between. So it's they call it the Tri-City area with Fort Benning, Columbus, Georgia, and Phenix City, Alabama. So, and we are, for those of y'all who don't know that either, we're about 30 minutes away from Auburn. So a lot of greatness comes out of Columbus and Phoenix City. He is a 3-time all-state player, dominating at the high school level and earning his spot in the All-American Bowl back in 2023. He took that same energy to Clemson, and he didn't ease into it. He made an immediate impact. He broke Clemson's freshman record with 12 and a half tackles for loss. And then by 2024, he stamped himself as a top NFL prospect with 19.5 tackles for loss, 11 sacks, and led the entire season with 6 forced fumbles. And if that wasn't enough, 4 sacks in one game against Pittsburgh and 3 sacks in his final game versus South Carolina. So we're not talking about flashes. We're talking about dominance, of course. And actually, I'll give you a visual, okay? At the combine, at the NFL combine, he came in at 6'3", 263 pounds. He ran a 4.68 40. He had a 34-inch vertical and a 10-foot broad jump. So before we get into the video where he was selected in the NFL draft, I do want to bring up some of his highlights. Is this his highlight reel? I think. Let me see, y'all. Yeah, this is his 2025 highlights. I'm going to bring that up for y'all to watch. Yeah, we're going to put it on a big screen.
3rd and 11 here in this environment.
See if Tom Allen dials up some pressure. No, they're going to run the ball, and they're going nowhere. TJ Parker made the stop on Durham. Interesting call on 3rd and 11. Pitch on the far side is incomplete. Could have been 3 possibilities here. Touchdown, out of bounds to the 1. They went incompletion, Bill. Your thoughts?
Meadows patient. Nowhere to go this time, though. Dropped right in his tracks. Chandra, what's going on?
Well, guys, junior running back Tay Meadows is embracing.
Stumbles, loses the football. Now he's going to have to eat it. TJ Parker with the pressure up the middle.
Okay, let's see, his foot got stepped on. Yep, his foot got stepped on by either right guard Matt Henry.
Straight quarterback run. And Hayes King spun down behind the line of scrimmage. DeMonte Capehart. 4-man rush. And Jelly steps up in the pocket. Down he goes. And maybe Dabo Sweeney now becomes the coach to call a timeout.
Confidence of this Clemson offense. Johnson hands it off to Hall. Nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped up for a short loss by TJ Parker. Johnson completed. And nowhere to go that time for June. Brought down by TJ Parker, who has been much more active today. Another 3 and out.
So 1st and 10 at the Tiger 20. TJ Harden going to get the ball. That goes nowhere. Clemson not having that. And TJ Parker tackles TJ Harden. That's Hudson in motion. They're going to go Johnson again, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
TJ Parker.
Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Let me pull up his when he was called. There we go, right here.
With the
wait a minute, and before we even get into this, I think I can't. Well, y'all will see. I think maybe somebody had a little bit too much to drink.
The 35th pick in the 2016 draft, the Buffalo Bills select linebacker T.J. Parker from Clemson.
All right, so T.J. Parker, an opportunity to try to flex with Bills Mafia. Pretty good performer in the ACC for a Clemson team that did underachieve.
Yeah, they did underachieve, but he is a very talented player. You go back and watch the 2024 tape, you're far more impressed than what you saw last season. This, to me, is signaling the shift that they're making defensively with Jim Liner coming on board, going to a 3-4 scheme. Sometimes you need some heavy-handed guys on the edge. And even though they're 3-4 in semantics, they still need a heavy-handed guy that can play. And with Parker, you have someone not only can play on the edges, but maybe he's that heavy 5 technique that plays that defensive end role. I love him coming on board with the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills need to get better on defense. He can help them as they seek to find a way to get back into title contention.
Yeah, he can't, he is he's a big boy now. He's a player who I think can add more weight, as Bucky alluded to, and they call him linebacker. I mean, he'll be an edge, 3-4. He can line up outside if he needs to, a little wider. He can line up tighter to the line of scrimmage. What you see on tape, and Bucky can attest to this, especially in 24, that long arm rush, where as soon as he sticks you with that long arm rush, he is going to drive most tackles into the pocket. The problem is they figured him out this year that this was his go-to, and they really set up to stop that. So he's going to have to add something to his arsenal and mix things up so that he's not as predictable.
Yeah, we saw a slew of trades.
Yeah, y'all. So that is T.J. Parker right here from good old Phenix City, Alabama. Now, in his final season, though, he had 37 tackles, 5 sacks, and 9.5 tackles for a loss. Solid, but not as explosive as the year before. But here's the thing. No matter how you break it down, this is a major moment from Central High School in Phenix City to Clemson University, and now hearing his name called by the Buffalo Bills. That's the journey. That's the work that's paying off. So first and foremost, congratulations to T.J. Parker, because getting to this level is not just luck. That's years of discipline, sacrifice, and showing up when nobody's watching. And for everybody watching from Phenix City, Columbus, Georgia, Fort Benning, the Tri-City area, this is what it looks like. Proof that where you come from doesn't limit where you can go. Now, as he steps into this next chapter in the NFL, we are wishing him health, growth, and a long, successful career. And don't worry, I'm going to be keeping an eye on him all season. I'm going to bring you updates, highlights, and tracking how his journey unfolds right here on Hometown Reign, because once you make it on the radar, you don't just disappear. I stay tapped in. So keep going, TJ. The city is watching, and we are rooting for you. Right. So that's T.J. Parker. We wish him all the best success. Yes, indeed.